The Truth About Alice is a fiction novel written by Jennifer Matthew and published on June 3rd, 2014. This novel is about friendship, sexuality, rumor, and judgment. This is portrayed by the five characters Kurt, Josh, Elaine, Kelsey, and Alice. The story develops through their perspectives. This novel is set around a high school girl, Alice Franklin. She gets caught in intense gossip after two damaging rumors spread.
Alice Franklin is subjected with the first rumor that she slept with two boys at a party, college student Tommy Craig and popular jock Brandon Fitzsimmons. The second rumor is that she caused the death of the popular jock Brandon in a car accident because of her sexting.
Throughout this novel, the story, Alice is told by those characters. However, we do not get the truth about Alice until the end of the novel when we finally get to hear Alice's perspective. But what are those character stories?
That's a great question. The novel starts off with Elaine Aldea's perspective. Elaine is a stereotypical popular girl who takes pride in her status and appearance. She does everything in order to maintain her popularity. She hosted a notorious party where Alice, Tommy, and Brandon allegedly have sexual activities. Elaine reinforces the idea that this occurred at her party, driven by her hatred towards Alice as Brandon is her ex-boyfriend. Elaine's perspective reveals the cruelty of social pressures and jealousy.
Kelsey's perspective is fueled by her once close relationship with Alice. Alice and Kelsey were once best friends. However, Kelsey conforms to these social pressures similarly to Elaine after rumors of Alice spread. She's afraid of losing her social status because of her relationship with Alice. This symbolizes the fear of rejection. Kelsey also holds a grudge against Alice because of her peer pressure of being a virgin. We later find out that she gets pregnant by Tommy Cray, the same guy Alice allegedly sleeps with. Having to also face another conflict, her strict and religious mother. This adds to Alice's isolation.
Josh Waverly is Brandon Fitzsimmons' best friend in the novel. He is affected deeply by Brandon's death as he was in the car accident with him. In the story, we find out he was the one responsible for spreading the original rumor about Alice. His original claim was that Alice sexted Brandon while driving, ultimately leading to his death. Throughout the story, we figure that Josh hides the truth about his death. This was not only to conceal and protect Brandon's legacy, but his guilt. His perspective marks not only his guilt based on his actions, but how his claims affected Alice.
Kurt is a school outcast seen as a freak, nerd, and a weirdo by his peers. Kurt is an orphan who can never seem to fit in with his peers. He takes notice of Alice, and after the death of Brandon, he gets closer to Alice by becoming a tutor. He's an independent guy who finds a sense of comfort in his solitude. He starts yearning for more when he finds that same amount of comfort in Alice. His perspective reveals to his readers that there's more to Alice than the rumors. His character provides a sense of comfort to Alice as she had lost all sense of that after rumors spread. His conflict jeopardizes his new-built relationship with Alice, the fact he knows the truth and about the rumors, but what eventually happens.
Finally, Alice's perspective reveals to its readers the truth within many rumors circulating around her. Throughout the many twisted perspectives, her identity is stripped from her and rewritten by assumptions and false narratives. From Alice's perspective, the real truth is about being judged within a boys, losing friends because they're afraid of rejecting themselves, and learning to reclaim her identity in a toxic social environment. Her character arc is about resilience, staying strong in the fear of cruelty, and ultimately stepping into her own truth, even when no one else is willing to defend her.
Controversy surrounding this book is in regards to its content. The book was seen as pornographic and inappropriate to readers. It was challenged due to the explicit language and portrayal of adolescents. It was banned in multiple U.S. states, but one is under the Florida law. It was originally challenged by It's Your Tea Party and Florida Citizens Alliance. In the end, it was removed from all Florida middle schools.
Symbolism is also used like a bathroom stall, named the Slut Stall, where people write awful things about Alice. That stall becomes a symbol of all the judgment and lies she faces, and how people don't care about the truth. Another is dialogue. We see the perspective of all the characters through their dialogue and point of view. It reveals the nature of all the characters and what they are actively thinking, especially when it comes to Alice. These techniques help the story feel more real and emotional, and they make the reader think about how rumors and bullying can really hurt.
The truth about Alice should not have been banned. This novel, although seen as pornographic and explicit, shows experiences that happen in real life. They offer raw and unfiltered parts that represent real things that happen. By banning the book, they restrict the knowledge and depth of real issues that can happen to anyone, especially towards adolescents.
In conclusion, the Truth About Alice novel should not have been banned as its content represents a deeper issue in society, judgment, and social pressure.